Now I going to tell how to find out volume of different 3D shapes. Here I start by taking one of the 3D shape, which is cube. If you take any cube, you need to find out what's the volume of the cube. They give length, breadth and height of the cube or edge length of the cube as 1 units. You need to find out what's the volume of the cube. You can find out volume of the cube as edge length cube. Here they have one edge length as 1 units, so it becomes 1 cube. 1 cube is nothing but 1 times of 1 times of 1. 1 times of 1 is 1. Again 1 times of 1 is 1. So it becomes 1 cubic units. Let's take next cube. Here they start with this cube, and now I going to start telling about this. In this cube they have given all of them, that is length, breadth and height of this cube as 2 units. When all length, breadth, height are 2 units, here also you need to find out what's the volume of the cube. You can find it out in the same way. 1 minute I come back. Now I going to tell the volume of the cube. You can start by writing like this. That is volume of the cube. Here it going to become a cube. A cube means it is side length cube. Here the side length they have given us 2 units, so it is 2 cube. 2 cube it going to become 2 times of 2 times of 2. 2 times of 2 times of 2. You get here as 2 times of 2 is 4. 4 times of 2 8. So it is 8 cubic units is the volume of this cube. And now let's take another cube. In this cube they have given all the edges of the cube as 5 units. Length, breadth, height, all of them are just 5 units. Here it is edge length is 5 units. You need to find out what's the volume of the cube. You can do in the same way. Volume of the cube becomes edge length cube. Here this is the edge length. They have given us 5 units. So it becomes 5 cube. 5 cube means it is 5 times of 5 times of 5. 5 times of 5 is 25. 25 times of 5, which becomes 125. This 5 cube is nothing but 125 cubic units is the volume of this cube. Let's take another cube. Here they have given this cube, and in this cube they are telling that all the edges of the cube are 7 units. When all edges are 7 units, you get edge length as 7 units, and you need to find out what's the volume of the cube. Volume of the cube is edge length times of cube. This is the edge length cube of that. That means you need to multiply edge length by itself 3 times. That is 7 times of 7 times of 7. 7 times of 7 is 49. 49 times of, write yellow somewhere, show it to the broadcast. I will take screen recording and share it. Yes, I launch. Here 7 times of 7 is 49. 49 times of 7, which becomes 343. 49 times of the 50 times of 7 is 350, minus 1 times of 7. 343 is 7 cube. So 343 becomes this one, that is volume of this cube. Let's take another cube. In this cube they have given all the edge lengths. When they give all edge lengths 10 units of this cube, here also you need to find out what's the volume, and here the edge length is 10 units. The volume of even this cube going to become edge length cube. Here they have given edge length as 10 units, so it becomes 10 cube. 10 cube means 10 times of 10 times of 10. 10 times of 10, which is 100. 100 times of 10 becomes 1000. So this volume of this cube becomes 1000 cubic units. Now I going to explain next concept, that is surface area. Surface area means you need to find out area of all surfaces. Here I tell how this going to work. If you take a square, you are just taking the area of on this paper of the square, you want triangle or any shape. But in surface area, you need to find out area of this surface, all the six faces of this cube. Here one face, two face, and left side and right side two faces, front and back two faces, all six faces you need to find it out. So surface area of the cube going to become 6a square. That is the formula for the surface area. I going to tell how to find it out. Let's start by taking this one, surface area of this cube. This is, let's start this cube, and they are giving all the edges of the cube as 1 unit. You need to find out what's the surface area of this cube. Edge length is 1 units. Surface area of the cube going to become 6 times of a square. Since square has 6 faces, each face area is a square, it is 6a square. It becomes 6 times of edge length is 1 units, so it is 1 square. 1 square means you can do it as 1 times of 1, which remains as 1. So it is 6 times of 1, which is 6 square units. That is surface area of this cube. Let's take surface area of next cube. In this cube, they have given all the edges of the cube as 2 units. When all edges are 2 units, you need to find out surface area of all 6 edges. So let's find out what's the surface area. Edge length is 2 units. Surface area is 6a square. A square means this is the edge length square. It becomes 6 times of 2 square. 2 square means 2 times of 2, which becomes 4. So it is 6 times of 4. 6 times of 4 is 24. So this is going to become 24 square units. Let's take another cube. Here in this cube, they have given all edges are 5 units. Let's start writing this. All edges of this cube are 5 units. When all edges are 5 units, here also you need to find out what's the surface area of the cube. The edge length are 5 units. The surface area of the cube here going to become 6a square, that is 6 times of each face area. That makes 6 times of edge length is 5, so 5 square. 5 square means multiply 5 2 times, 5 times of 5, which is 25. It becomes 6 times of 25, it is 150 square units, not cube units, it is square units surface area. Let's take another cube. Here in this cube they have given like this, and in this cube they told all the edges are 7 units in length. When all edges are 7 units, here also you need to find out what's the surface area of the cube. Surface area of the cube is 6a square for 6 faces of the cube. That is 6 times of, this is the edge length 7 unit, 7 square. 7 square means 7 times of 7, which becomes 49. So it is 6 times of 49. 6 times of 50 is 300. 300 minus 6, it is 294. Let's take another cube. Here in this cube they are told all the edges of the cube is equal to 10 units. So all edges of this cube are 10 units. Now find what's the volume of the cube. This is surface area of the cube. Here also in the same way, surface area is 6, that is area of each faces. It going to become 6 times of edge length is 10 units, and it going to become 10 square, and 10 square means 10 times of 10, which is 100. So this becomes 6 times of 100. 6 times of 100 is 600. 600 square units is the surface area of this cube. Here all cubes are over. Now I going to tell how to find out surface area of this cuboid. In cuboid, let's first find out what's the volume of the cuboids. Here, volume of cuboids means you need to find out what's the length, breadth, height they must give 1, 2, and 5 units. Now, the volume of the cube is length times of breadth times of height. This is length, breadth, and height. You can multiply in any order. So it becomes 1 times of 2 times of 5. 1 times of 2 becomes 2. 2 times of 5 is 10. So 10 cubic units is the volume of this cuboid. Let's take another cuboid. And in this cuboid, you can take it as like this. Here Here they have given 1 unit's height, 1 unit's length, 1 unit's height, and 2 units breadth. Now also you need to find out what's the volume. Volume of even this cuboid is length times of breadth times of height. So it going to becomes this is length 1 units, breadth 1 times of 2. In any order you can multiply. 1 times of 1 is 1, 1 times of 2 is 2. So it is 2 cubic units is the volume of this cuboid. Let's take another one cuboid. Here in this cuboid, very small cuboid, they are told this side length 1 unit, and this is 5 units. Here also same way, volume you need to find it out. Volume of cuboid is length times of breadth times of height. This is length 1 units, breadth 5 units times of height 1 units. Now 1 times of 5 is 5, 5 times of 1 again 5. So 5 cubic units is volume of that small cube. Let's take a very big cube. And in this cube, they are told the length, breadth, and height of the cube are 1 units, 2 units, and 10 units. Now after taking, you need to find out what's the volume. Volume of even this cuboid is length times of breadth times of height. This is length 1 units times of this is breadth 10 units times of this is height, which is 2 units. Now 1 times of 10 becomes 10. 10 times of 2 is 20, and it going to become 20 cubic units is the volume of this cuboid. Let's take another cuboid, and in this cuboid they are told like this, that is what are the length volume of even this cuboid. Length, breadth, and height are 1 units, 5 units, and 10 units. This is length, breadth, and height. Here let's find out what's the volume. Volume of the cuboid is length times of breadth times of height. So it's going to become length, which is 1 units times of breadth, which is 10 units times of height, which is 5 units. Now you need to multiply. 1 times of 10 is 10, 10 times of 5 is 50. So this is 50 cubic units is the volume of this cuboid. I tell next video how to find out surface area of cuboid. Surface area means area of all surfaces you need to find out. If you take this as cuboid, then it's going to have 6 surfaces. Here opposite surfaces going to have the same area. This top surface and this bottom surface going to have same area, and this left side surface, right side surface also going to have same area, and front surface and back surface also going to have the same area. So the surface area, if you want to find it out, you can do like this, that is surface area of cuboid is 2 times of length breadth plus breadth height plus length height. I going to tell how it going to comes. This is length breadth. Length breadth means you going to get this one bottom surface area. The same is for top surface area. And breadth height means this is breadth, this is height. You get front face and even the back face. And now length height. This is length and this is height. You're going to get left face and the right side of the cuboid face. Let's start to do this. Here they have given 1, 2, 3. That is height is 2, length is 1, breadth is 3. If you get confused, right here length is 1, breadth is 3, height is 2. Now let's start to do this one. 2 times of length times of breadth. Here length 1, breadth 3. That is 1 times of 3 plus breadth into breadth height. Here breadth is 3, height is 2. So it becomes 3 times of 2 plus length height. This is length and this is height. So it becomes 1 times of 2. Now find out them. That is 2 times of 1 times of 3 is 3 and 3 times of 2 which is 6 plus 1 times of 2 which becomes 2. Now add them out. Here 3 plus 6 is 9, 9 plus 2 is 11. It is 2 times of 11 which is 22. 22 square units is the complete surface area of this cuboid. Let's take another cuboid and find out the same thing. In this cuboid, they are told that these surfaces are length, breadth and height as this is 1 units, 2 units and 5 units. Now let's write length, breadth, height. Length is how much? 1 units, breadth is 5 units and height which is 2 units. Now you need to find out what's the surface area, which is 2 times of length breadth, breadth height and length height. Here let's start to do this. 2 times of length breadth means here this one and this one. 1 times of 5, or you can compare this one. 1 times of 5 plus breadth height. This is breadth, that is height. So 5 times of 2. 5 times of 2 plus this length height means this is length, that is height. 1 times of 2. So it becomes 1 times of 2. Now multiply that, you get it as 2 times of 1 times of 5 which is 5 plus 5 times of 2 is 10 plus 1 times of 2 is 2. 5 plus 10 is 15, 15 plus 2 is 17. So 2 times of 17 which becomes 34 square units. That is the surface area of this cuboid. Bye.